Charanam. Krishnavarnam tisha krishnam sangopangastra parshadam yagnaihi sankirtana prayair yajanti sumedhasaha antah krishnam bahirgauram darshitangadi vaibhavam kalau sankirtanadya ismaha krishna chaitanyamaśrita जयतां मथुरा भूमौ श्रीलरूपसनातनौ यौ विलेकयतस्तत्त्वं ज्ञापकौ पुस्तिकामिमां कोऽपि तद्बान्धवो भट्टो दक्षिणद्विजवंशजः विविच्य वेलिकद्ग्रन्थं लिखितात् वृद्धवैष्णवैः तस्याद्यं ग्रन्थनालेकं क्रान्तव्युत्क्रान्तखण्डितं पर्यालोच्याथ पर्यायं कृत्वा लिखति जीवकः यः श्रीकृष्णपादाम्भोजा भजनैकाभिलाषवान् तेनैव दृश्यतामेतत् अन्यस्मै शपथोऽर्पितः श्रीमद्भागवतं श्रीमन्मन्त्रदेशिकमीश्वरम् श्रीमद्भागवतार्थानां सन्दर्भं कर्तुमाश्रये अथ नत्वा मन्त्रगुरून् गुरून् भागवतार्थदान् श्रीभागवत सन्दर्भं वश्मि लेखितुम् यस्य ब्रह्मेति संज्ञां क्वचिदपि निगमे याति चिन्मात्रसत्ता यंसो यस्यांशकैस्वैर्विभवति वशयन्नेव मायां पुमांश्च एकं यस्यैव रूपं विलसति परमव्योम्नि नारायणाख्यं स श्रीकृष्णो विधत्तां स्वयमिह भगवान् प्रेम तत्पादभाजाम् we started discussing Prameya Khanda. So after establishing the Pramana, so we are going to see Prameya. What is the subject matter discussed in the Srimad Bhagavatam? That we want to know. That we want to know just by deliberating on the heart of the speaker. That is Sukadeva Goswami. So just by deliberating on that, what he is feeling in his heart, what he is thinking. So from that, so the nishtha, what kind of nishtha he is having in this heart. Based upon that, we want to understand the Sambandha Abhideya Prayojana of the Srimad Bhagavatam. So by deliberating on the heart of the Sukadeva Goswami, what is the Sambandha? We discussed. What is the Sambandhi? Who is the Sambandhi? Krishna is the Sambandhi. And what is the Abhideya? Hearing. Shravanam. And what is the Prayojana? So how we came to these conclusions from that deliberation? What is that deliberation? Who wants to say? Who wants to say? How did we come to these conclusions? Anyone remember? As usually. Yes, Mike.
Suta Goswami tells in the Srimad Bhagavatam 12 canto, 12 chapter, 69th verse.
Yes.
So in that verse, yes, bro. In that verse, the subject matter is Suta Goswami.
Subject is Suta. Okay.
Yes. 1 minute, just take the verse.
Because you don't open the home even one time also book. Always thinking that busy. Actually, we don't busy. We think that we are busy. Okay.
So, yes, Shukadeva Goswami is the object,
Uh,
and Vyatanuta is the verb, means spread.
uh,
So, in this verse, Suta is paying obeisances to Shukadeva Goswami,
okay.
and he is describing the qualities of Shukadeva Goswami.
Yes.
So, Shukadeva Goswami was nirvikalpakaha.
Yes.
So he didn't distinguish any in any objects because he didn't see any qualities between them.
Yes.
And so the we distinguish the objects because they have the qualities.
Yes.
When we don't distinguish we don't see any qualities in the objects, then all are one.
Yes.
So in that way, Shukadeva Goswami was seeing everything Brahman.
Yes.
So Nirbheda Jnanavan. So
Yes.
that is,
Tell from Sloka.
yeah.
What is the position of Sukadeva Goswami?
Swasukha.
What is the meaning of that? Swasukha nibruta chetaha. Means?
Swasukha means he was experiencing happiness in himself.
Yes. So by this he is complete. So by
But then also he desired to
No.
hear Srimad Bhagavatam.
Anya Vyadhasta Anya Bhavaha means, so since he is being self-satisfied by dwelling in his own self, so what is that? What happened after that? He is completely Vyadhasta Tad Vyadhasta Anya Bhavaha. Because of that satisfaction, so he is completely rejecting the all other things. That means completely he is situated in the Brahman realization or the Atmananda. Yes. Then, so that is the position of the Sukadeva Goswami. First of all, you should establish this. Before going to establish, so that means Sambandhi Abhidaya Prayojana, first you should discuss about the present, that means initial, that means the first, what is the condition or the situation of the Sukadeva Goswami. Then what happened? For such a person, what happened?
Got attraction for by hearing pastimes. So he got attraction for Ajita.
Yes.
So it means that Brahman realization is inferior to Bhagavan realization. Or the pastimes of the
So these Leelas, the Lord Hari, Ajita, is not like other human being. So because if he hears, Sukadeva Goswami, if he hears any materialistic person's Leelas, will he get any attraction? No. He will never get, because already by the Brahmanandam he rejected all other things, but still he is attracted towards the Leelas of the Ajita. Okay, then what he did after that? What happened quickly? So after being, that means attracted to this Leelas of Ajita, then what he did?
Then he spreaded this knowledge to others.
He spreaded this knowledge
by
this glories of the Hari
showing
mercifully to whom? In the form of Purana.
Purana. Tattva Deepam.
Tattva Deepam. And also this is what? Akhila Vrujinagnam is going to destroy all the kinds of the, that means neutrality or the any aversion towards the Lord. So that means from this now you derive the Sambandhi Abhidaya Prayojana. Tell. This is the basic meaning of this sloka. Then how to derive the Sambandhi Abhidaya Prayojana?
So Shukadeva Goswami. So after he understood that, after he became attracted to Krishna's pastimes, then he wrote Srimad Bhagavatam.
Then he spoke.
Then he spoke Bhagavatam. It means that whatever he spoke is the realization of his experience.
That about it definitely Ajita only.
About Ajita only, because he became attracted. So that's why the Vishaya will be the Ajita pastimes.
Yes.
So in this way we can derive this Vishaya of
is the Ajita. Yes.
Ajita.
That is Sambandhi is the Ajita. Yes.
And Sambandha
is Ajita only, because because he is the subject matter to be discussed in that book, because by that only he got attraction. So he got attraction to the Ajita Leelas only, not others Leelas. So that's why Ajita is the main focus actually. He's the main Vishaya in that book. Then what is the Abhideya and Prayojana? Who is going to tell? No? Okay. Anyone wants to try?
Abhideya means spreading of the knowledge. Means
Yes.
he preaches, so that is the process. So that is Abhideya, spreading the knowledge. And Prayojana is that one will get attraction by the pastimes of
spreading of the knowledge, no, actually by hearing the Leelas of the Ajita only he got the attraction. That's why hearing is the... And that pleasure is defeating the nishtha in the Brahman realization. Whatever by after hearing the Leelas of the Ajita, what is happening is the nishtha in the Brahman realization is defeated. That means the sukham, whatever he is deriving from the Leelas of the Ajita is superior. And that is the... so that prema, so whichever is he's getting, is sukha he's getting, that prema sukha he's getting. And because of that prema sukha only he is able to... so he was rejecting everything vedastha anya bhavaha, but now he became that means messenger of the leelas of the Hari. Means what is forcing him? So that's prema sukham is forcing him to spread this, to do this. Otherwise, what? These are all nirapekshaka. They are always sitting idle, so they don't want to do any activities. Now he took the missionary work of spreading the holy names. Means that is the... so the main important point is he got the attraction towards the... that means some sukha he enjoyed greater than the Brahmanandam. So that's why that sukha, that prema sukha, is attaching him towards the Krishna. And that's why he is keep on speaking. Wherever he goes, he speaks. Okay. Next. Then what we are going to do after that? Same Sambandhi Abhideya Prayojana we are going to. So see from the... now from the author, we are going to derive these three things based upon the author. So what this author, previously he didn't compile this Srimad Bhagavatam completely. So that's why he was very much unhappy. After compiling the Mahabharata also, he was very much unhappy. So by his guru's order, so samadhinanusmara. So his guru said, oh my dear, you go into the meditation and see the Leelas of the Hari and describe those. So like this he said. So what happened to him when he went to the meditation? So we have to now discuss. So already we just read these slokas, Bhakti Yogena Manasi, and Tatra Savai Nivrutti Niratas Sarvatropekshako Munihi Kasya va Brihati Metam Atma Ramaha Samabhyasat Iti Saunaka Prashnanantaram cha Atma Ramascha Munayo Nirgranthapurukrame Kurvanta Haitu Kim Bhaktim Itham Bhuta Guno Hari Harir Gunakshiptamatir Bhagavan Badharainaha. So the meaning of all these slokas, one by one we are going to discuss. It's a quite big Anuched. So these are the meanings. Just quickly I will explain. Then after that we will go into the in detail of these things. And from that detailed discussion, we are going to derive the Sambandhi Abhideya Prayojana. So what is the first sloka? Bhakti yogena manasi samyak pranahite male apashyat purusham purnam mayam cha tadapashrayam. Means when he did the meditation and went to the samadhi, so through what? So his heart is purified by the bhakti yoga process. So being purified, that means this heart. So in that heart he saw what? Apashyat purusham purnam. In that heart he saw Purna Purusha. And also what he saw? Maya. And also he saw Maya. What kind of Maya? Tadapashrayam. Which took that Maya took the shelter in Hari. So from very far, that means remotely. That means she is not in the Swarupa of the Hari. Apashrayam. That we are going to see once again. Yaya sammohito jiva atmanam trigunatmakam. So by that Maya, how he is seeing, Vasdev, how he is experiencing about the Maya? He is experiencing the Maya. So how? It is bewildering the Jivatma. In that way, he is seeing. Sammohitaha jivaha atmanam trigunatmakam. When this Jivatma is bewildered, then what is happening? What is happening? What that Jivatma is thinking? Atmanam trigunatmakam. It is thinking, I am body. So I am body. So three modes of material. I made up of three modes of material. But actually what? Paropi manute enartham. That means even it is superior to the Maya, but still it is thinking itself inferior to the Maya. Next. Anarthopasamam sakshat bhakti yoga madokshaje. So, and also he is seeing the remedy of this. So he was seeing the Maya is bewildering the Jivatma, and also he is seeing the solution for that. What is that solution? Bhakti yogam, sakshat bhakti yogam. In whom? That bhakti adokshaje. So by doing that bhakti yoga, so it is this anartha, this unwanted thing. That means thinking himself as body. So that is removed, finished. Then this whole thing, because people are not knowing this main fact, this is the important fact. This Jivatma is from time immemorial, from the beginningless, it is bewildered and keep on suffering in this material world now. So what is the clue for this Jivatma? How to it can come out from the miseries? So this fact has to be told to the society. So that's why what Vasudev did? Lokasya ajanato vyasaschakre satvata samhitam. So then he did so Srimad Bhagavatam, Satvata Samhitam Chakre. He did the Samhita. That is Srimad Bhagavatam. Then what he did? Yasyam vai sruyamanayam Krishne Paramapurushe Bhaktirutpadyate. So once after doing this, whoever is going to hear this Srimad Bhagavatam, they are going to get prema in the Krishna. They are going to get the prema in the Krishna. And also what is the side product? So kamoha bhayapaha. The side product is so Sokha, Moha, and Bhaya. All Kleshagni is finished. And Sasamhitam Bhagavatim Krutvanukramya Chatmajam Sokam Adhyapayamasa Nivrutti Niratam Munim. Then after that, what he did? So he compiled this book and he told to whom he taught. He taught to his son Sukadev, who is Nivrutti Niratam. So then after this is the 8th sloka. Actually, in the 9th sloka we are seeing Savai nivrutti niritaha sarvatropekshako munihi kasyava bruhati metat etam atma ramah samabhyasyat. So Saunaka is asking further. What he was asking? This, how it happened? How it happened to this Sukadeva Goswami to hear such a big scripture? Which he is not at all having any attraction towards anything other than the Brahman. So how it happened? So then, so it is answered after that. Suta Goswami was saying, Atma Ramascha manayo nirgrandhapyurukrame kurvantah itukim bhaktim ittham bhuta guno harihi harer gunakshiptamatir bhagavan badarayinah adyagat mahadakyanam nityam vishnu janapriya. Then he said, oh my dear Shaunak, you know, this Hari is having the such a qualities. Even the Atma Rama will get attracted. Such a magnanimous qualities he is having. So that's why he is being attracted to the Hari. So he heard about this scripture. That means he is getting the attraction towards the, so Hari, qualities of the Hari means, so Atma Ramas, they get attraction towards the qualities of the Hari. And this Sukadeva Goswami took so much time to hear this. That means he stayed one place. Actually, Godohana Kala Matram, that means the time, the maximum time which can possible to milk the cows, that much time only he stays at any place. But now Sukadeva Goswami gave the 7 days and he heard this book and he studied this book from his father also. So what is the reason? Because in this book, what is there? Because only the qualities of Hari can attract the Atmara means, but he heard that Bhagavatam is definitely, that Bhagavatam is having what? The qualities of the Hari, description of the qualities of Hari. Okay, this is the main, that means still here we have given the text. Now we have to see the discussion. From the discussion, so from this explanation, so we have to start from here. So based upon that, we have to derive the Sambandhi, Avidhyaya and Prayojan. Okay, Samanand Prabhu, getting?
Find out Sambandha Vidya Prayojan, like that.
No.
Just first.
Any sloka? No. Here we have to, so any from anywhere, anything we don't need.
This verse, like suppose.
In these verses you are
in
saying.
Verses is
Yes,
there.
yes,
Not
yes,
like that anywhere.
Yeah,
Just like some Bhagavatam context is there, na?
Yeah.
So what is spoken, what subject, what is Abhideva, what?
Yes, yes. We can
Just
try like that.
Just like in Bhakti Shastri,
Yes.
Prabhupada's purports be this, na? Personal application and other things are there. Some statements.
Yes.
Shastri statements.
So now here what we are going to see from this whole, now you have the whole incident. So now from this, that means Vasdev and also Sukadeva Goswami. So they're both, so some incidents we have now in front of us. So now based upon this, you have to derive, discuss and conclude the things. So generally, if two politicians, they spoke something, so then you will be sitting hours and hours, and from the discussion you are deriving the so many conclusions are not. This mind is so attracted to derive and discuss the activities between the two materialistic people, and this mind is not having any attraction. Why we are feeling difficulty study and follow the syllabus and follow the course schedule? Because because naturally this mind is attracted towards the material things. That's why we are feeling the difficulty even to study and follow the course. What is there? Actually, everything is about Krishna. But still, why we are feeling? And actually, this we are going to do for the 24 hours. Yes or no? We have to do this for the 24 hours. Krishna Katha has to be heard, and you have to develop such a taste for the 24 hours. But just by sitting 5 hours, we are feeling the burden. What is this? This is just because our mind is naturally attracted towards the material things. Only the problem is our mind. Our mind is the problem. Why we are not able to think and why we are not able to dwell in that? Because we have a natural attraction towards the material things. So that is only the struggle. Now, why we are feeling difficulty? Because this, if you are given, that means some people, the lovers of the cricket, if you ask them a test match or something is happening from the morning to evening, 10 to 12 hours they used to sit, because you have taste for that. So since we are not having, this is a resemblance. Why we are feeling the difficulty? Because it's it is an indicator to show our Yeah, Atmanam Trigunatmakam. Manute Pinartham. And if you want to go back to the Godhead, you have to develop such a taste. It is there for the 24 hours. Yes or no? Samanang Prabhu. So we should develop such a taste. So now let us try. Huh? Is there any difficulty? Anything wrong in this? So everything, every day, Bhagavatam, Sandarbhas, everything we are discussing about the Krishna, about the Leelas of the Krishna. We are knowing about him more and more. And it should not be any difficulty actually. It is difficulty because of only the attraction towards the material things. That means we are still need to develop. That is indicating us. It is not material education. Material education, you will be getting the tiredness. You are limited to the 4 hours, 5 hours. But in the case of spiritual education, in the case especially hearing about the Krishna, Bhagavatam, no limit it should be. And from any speaker actually. It's not that the, oh, only this speaker I will hear. No, actually. Everyone is speaking about the Krishna. Huh? We have Jandis, okay. Okay, everything will become okay. Slowly by the mercy of Govardhan and Giriraj Govardhan, so everything will become. Slowly, actually, whoever comes first, so I also saw in the first batch also, they were having this kind of difficulty. Now they are asking me to do more and more. Now they are running behind us, and you take even more hours, more than 4, 5. But I don't have time actually. Yeah, and we have to release the things. Slowly, slowly it will come. As much as we go into deep into the subject, and we know that the various secrets about the Krishna and various glories about the Krishna, if we come to know, so that will purify our heart. That keep on purifying the heart, and as much as heart is purified, that much taste we develop actually, and it will keep on increasing. And it is having the no limit actually for this taste. Even 24 hours should not be so sufficient actually. Such a way taste has to be developed. So now, in this sloka, first sloka, Bhakti Yogena Manase Samyak Pranihite Male. In this, Bhakti Yoga means what? What we should take here? Prema. Bhakti Yoga means Prema. Why we have to take Prema? Because Astveva Manga Bhaj, Astveva Manga Bhajatam Bhagavan Mukundo Muktim Dadati Karhye Chitsmana Bhakti Yogam Ityatra Prasiddhehe. So from this sloka, Astveva Manga Bhajatam Bhagavan Mukundo Muktim Dadati. In this sloka, we are seeing Bhakti Yoga means what? Bhakti Yoga means Prema. So from this, so we are deriving Bhakti word can have the meaning of Prema also. So by that Bhakti Yoga, so he purified his heart. So Bhakti Yogena Samyak Pranihite Amale Manasi. This mind is cleared, this heart is cleared by the Bhakti Yoga process. Pranihite means samahite, means focused. So that means samadhi. Pranihite means so samadhi. Samahite means samadhi. So why he went to the samadhi? Gurudev said. What he said? Samadhi nanu smaratad vichestitam. Oh my dear Vyasdev, you see the past tense of the Hari in the samadhi. So that's why he did. Disciple followed the same thing. Iti tam prati Sri Naradopadeshat. Like this, Narada told to him, you go into the meditation, you go into the samadhi, my dear, and see the Leelas of the Hari. That's why here Pranihite means Samahite means samadhi we took, because we are based upon the statement said by his guru. So we are taking this meaning. Next, Purna Padasya Mukta Pragrahaya Vrutya Bhagavan iti shabdoyam tatha purusha ityapi vartate nirupadischa. Bhagavan iti shabdoyam tatha purusha ityapi vartate nirupadischa vasudeve khilatmani iti padmottara khanda vachana vashtambena तथा काम कामो यजेत काम कामो यजे सोमम अकाम पुरुषं परम अकाम सर्व कामो वा मोक्ष काम उदारधी तीव्रेण भक्ति योगेन यजेत पुरुषं परम इत्यस्य वाक्यद्वयस्य पूर्णवाक्ये पुरुषं परमात्मानं प्रकृत्यैकोपाधिं उत्तरवाक्ये पुरुषं पूर्णं निरुपाधिं So iti टीकानुसारेण च पूर्णः पुरुषो अत्र स्वयं भगवानेव उच्यते. Now what we are going to do? What is the task? So we are going to understand who is that Purusham Purnam. In the sloka, what is that? Whom he saw. Vasudev saw in the Samadhi Purna Purusha. Who is that Purna Purusha? That we want to understand. That is the target. So how to do that? So we have to take first sloka from Padmottara Khanda. In the Padmottara Khanda, what is said? Bhagavan iti shabdoyam tatha purusha ityapi vartate nirupadischa vasudeve khilatmani. The words Bhagavan and Purusha, when indicating someone devoid of all upadhis, mean Vasudeva, the soul of all beings. Following? Already we discussed. Anyway, just so it's the second time for on-site students, and it's the first time for the online. Is okay? The word Bhagavan and Purusha, yes? These two indicate whom? These two words, Nirupadischa Vasudeve Akhilatmani. So when these two are indicating the Nirupadihi, when these two words Bhagavan and word Purusha are indicating the Nirupadi, then that is what? Vasudeva. When these two words are indicating the Nirupadihi means, what is the meaning of Nirupadi? Without any designations. When this word is indicating the object which is not having any designations, then that is equal to the Vasudeva. The words Bhagavan and Purusha, when indicating someone devoid of all upadhis, mean Vasudeva. And also from the Tika. Tika means Siddhar Swami's Tika. On the Kama Kamo Yajeta Soma Kamam Purusham Param. Akama Sarva Kamova Moksha Kama Udaradi. In these two slokas, there are the Tivrena Bhakti Yogena Yajeta Purusham Param. In these two slokas, this is from the second canto, na? Third chapter, Huh? 9 and 10. So in this slokas, Purusham is there in one sloka first. Purusha is there, and also in the second time also Purusha word is repeated. Purusha, Purusham Param. Here what Swamiji said, Ityasya Vakya Dvayasya, there are the two Vakyas. Vakya Dvayasya, Purva Vakya, that means in this Purva Vakya. Purva Vakya. Purusham means Paramatmanam Prakrutyeko. Here Purusha means what? How the glossed, how Sridhar Swami is glossing this word? He is glossing Paramatmanam Prakrutyekopadim. He said like this. And next, in Uttara Vakya means later sentence. Akama Sarvakama. In that, what he said? Tivrana Bhakti Yogena. Purusham means Purna Nirupadim. Like this, Swamiji said. Swamiji is glossing the word Purusha as in one place Paramatmanam Prakrutyekopadim, and in the another place he is saying, so he is glossing Purnam Nirupadim. Purusha means Purnam Nirupadim. And Bhakti Yogena Manasi Samyak Pranhite Male Apashyat Purusham Purnam. Here also is there. This is from the 1.7.4. This is from the Padma. This is from the Bhagavatam. Now, these are there. Now, what is your goal? You have to find what is this? Purusham Purnam. Okay? You have to find this. Vasudeva saw Purusham Purnam. What is that? Now, here Purusham means Nirupadim. Purnam Nirupadim. So you take this Purusham definition and apply here in the Padma. Nirupadim Purusha is Bhagavan. Bhagavan. Yes. So Nirupadim Purusha is equal to Bhagavan. That is Vasudeva. So that's why Purnam Purusham. Purusham Purnam means Bhagavan. अत्र पूर्णं पुरुषः अत्र स्वयं भगवानेव उच्यते. Yes.
Prabhuji, can you explain again, please? Why did we need to refer to Padma Purana? Wasn't it just enough to straight to go to 2310 and Sridhar Swami commentary take that Parama Purusha means Swayam Bhagavan and just take it straight into our statement?
Here Purusha means we understood Nirupadim, that gloss we got from this Sridhar Swami. And then, but you have to establish Bhagavan. The word Bhagavan is not there here. So you cannot directly put Bhagavan.
But Sridhar Swami says, Uttaravakya Purusham Purnam Nirupadim. Okay, so he refers to Nirupadim. Okay, sorry.
So that means Vasudev saw in his Samadhi, Purna Purusha means Bhagavan. Okay. Next, if the word Purvam is there, Purvam, sometimes in the Pata Bhed, instead of the Purusham Purnam, we get the Purvam. Purusham Purvam. Then what is this? Yes, Purva means is a initial, that means starting. So then Adi Purusha. Who is that? Bhagavan. How can we say Adi Purusha is why not other? Only Bhagavan why? Ahame Vasame Vagre. Yeah. So in this we are seeing. So Bhagavan Krishna, he himself is saying in the Chatusloki. Purvam Ahame Vasam. Yavagre. What is sloka number? Second canto, 9th chapter. Take.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Prabhuji, why Bhagavan is called Nirupadhi, that is not clear. Well, Nirupadhi, who doesn't have any designation. He doesn't have any Upadhi.
Yes.
He is Bhagavan, that is Upadhi.
Yes. Purusha with the Nirupadi is nothing but Bhagavan. Is Vasudeva. Purusha, who is Nirupadihi, there are no Upadis. What is meaning of no Upadis? I described. Upadi means what? What is Upadi? The general definition of Upadi, yeah, getting the extra, that means additionally, so imposed qualities. Someone just stays close to the main object and it imposes or it just gives its qualities to that main one. This is known as Upahitam. And this is Upadi. What Upadi does? Upadi gives artificially qualities to Upahitam. Example, I said na, diamond. Diamond under the red cloth. If you keep this not diamond, it's crystal. Diamond kahan se aaya? Okay. This crystal is transparent actually. Now if you keep near to this, then it will become the reddish actually. Red cloth. So reddish you can see. This redness is there in this crystal. So that is because of what? Because of the Upadi. This cloth is a upadhi. That means it maintains some connection with the upahitam, close connection, and it gives its qualities to that upahitam. And those are all natural, not natural qualities. They are only so imposed. Like example, Atma is there, and this is subtle body and gross body. This body is the upadhi for the soul. Soul is the upahitam. Body is upadhi. That means when person is in the illusion, so then for him how it looks, the qualities of upadhis are looking like the qualities of upahitam. It happens only for the illusion people. Who are in the illusion, they think that the qualities of the upadhis are nothing, are the natural qualities of the upahitam. So because of the illusion only. Okay. So here, in this word, in this sloka, Purusham Param Purnam. Here, Purusham Param, here he said Purnam Nirupadhim. Here he is saying that this Purusha is, Sridhar Swami is saying Purusha is Nirupadhim. He doesn't have any upadhis. He doesn't have any upadhis. Means at that time, he is alone. He is alone. And no one is there to give any upadhi. He is alone. So that's why, if one who is alone, and can you say any upadhis for him? Is it possible to have any upadhis? He is alone, nobody is there. Nothing was there. And so that's why he is Nirupadhihi. This Purusha is Nirupadhi. The Purusha who is very, very premial, that means who is the cause for everything, who is the Adi Purusha. And for him, is there anyone to give the Upadhi? Anyone can become Upadhi for him. He is alone. So that's why what he is saying, here Purusha is that Purusha who is alone. And that's why this Purusha is Nirupadhi. But this Purusha is not Nirupadhi. This Purusha is Prakrutyekopadhim. This Purusha is what? This Purusha is nothing but the Paramatma. This Purusha is Paramatma. And this Purusha is what? Is the Bhagavan. In that sloka, that is the intention. Sridhar Swami was saying that in this sloka, Purusha means you should take Paramatma, and in this sloka, Purusha means you should take Bhagavan. Because that's why instead of saying Bhagavan, what he said? He said Nirupadhim. Then Nirupadhi Purusha is who? Is from the Padma Purana. That is Bhagavan Vasudevaha. So that's why here, so Purusham Purnam means Bhagavan we should take. What he said here, Purusham means Purnam Nirupadhim. Purusham means Purnam Nirupadhim. That's why here Purusham means Nirupadhim, that is Bhagavan. Purusham Purnam is Bhagavan. Purusham Purnam. Purnam Purusham is Nirupadhi, that is Bhagavan. So that's why Purusham Purnam is Bhagavan. Here this Purusha is not Purna. This Purusha is not Purna. So that means Purusha can have the many meanings. So here Purusha is having the Prakriti as the Upadhi. That means this is Paramatma. So Paramatma is having the Prakriti with him. So that means he is controlling the Prakriti. That means he is controlling the Sushti Sakti. So he is controlling the, here Maya means what? So this Prakriti Maya, what you should take here, it is a Shakti which is cause for the creation. So Paramatma is the controller of the creation. So that's why he is getting the designation. What kind of designation? Controller of the Maya. So that's why he is known as Prakrutyekopadhim. He is getting the quality of the the controller of Prakriti. When because of this Prakriti only. Yes, like how this Upadhi is giving the quality to this redness. Similarly here, because of this Prakriti, so he's getting the some designation. That means he's a controller of it. But that first Purusha, Adi Purusha, at that time nothing was there. He was alone. So that's why he is not going to get any Upadhi. He is Nirupadi. And that Adi Purusha's name is what? Bhagavan. So that's why here Purnam Purusha means you should take Bhagavan. Any question? Online you see. They got. No question.
Prabhuji, in this case, the Bhagwan, who is Nirupadi, whether it refers to Mahavishnu, because Krishna, Govindam Adi Purusham, like he's always having his associates eternally.
Acha. Yes. Here, Krishna is alone. The Bhagavan is alone. Means, what is the meaning of this? So he is not with even with his eternal servants. He is with eternal servants, but they are not different from his Swarupa. Yes. So because they are also equal in the quality of the Lord, so that's why we take them, or they are all non-different from his Swarupa. That's why we say total is one. Then why Krishna is saying Ahameva Sameva Agre in the second canto, 9th chapter? What he is saying? He is saying, I was alone. Ahamevasame nanyat yat sadasat param paschadaham yadetaccha yo avasishyate sosmiham. He is saying he was alone. What do you mean? That means who is saying this? Chatusloki. Directly Krishna is saying. Directly Supreme Personality of Godhead. That means at that time gopis were not there. What is the intention here? Saying of alone. Means they are not different from his Swarupa. That's why everything is one. So in that regard. Sasdev Prabhu, yes.
Yeah, Prabhuji, we can say now that all these personal associates are a part of entourage of Krishna, so they are one. Because when Krishna descends, like a king comes and all his followers and all that come together. Yeah, something like that. Hare Krishna.
Yes. Okay, we'll go further. How we did Purna Purusha is Bhagavan, that you should know. Or if the word Purvam is there, in that case also Purvam, Purusham Purvam means also is Bhagavan. Iti Shrauta Nirvachana Vishesha Puraskarena cha Saiva Uchyate Tam Apashyat. Then he saw whom? He saw that Purna Purusha. That is, he saw Bhagavan. So Bhagavantam Apashyat. Tam Apashyat. That means Bhagavantam Apashyat. So Tam Apashyat Sri Vyasa iti Swarupa Saktimantameva ityetat Swayameva Labdam. So from this we should understand. So Tam Apashyat. I said, what is the explanation I gave for this? Anyone remember? No. Tam Apashyat, how I derived that Swarupa Shakti from this? Yeah. Bhavagrahi Prabhu. Bhavagrahi Prabhu. Tell me. Tam Apashyat is deriving the Swarupa Shakti. It is from this you can automatically get the Swarupa Shakti. How? I am cleaning this.
Here Vyasadeva saw him. That means he saw something that is having some object. Then only he can see. And then
Vyasadeva saw him. Tam means him.
Yes.
Pashyat sa. Okay. Next, what you are saying?
Here seeing is the verb.
He is seeing.
Seeing
him.
So, seeing him means he is having something from.
Who? Vyasadeva.
No, him.
Oh, him. Okay.
Hmm.
So what kind of action is happening? Seeing action is happening. Apashyat means what? Sa means what kind of action happened? Seeing option. So what is the object for the seeing option? Form. So what is the object for the hearing? Sound. What is the object for the touch? Touching. Touch. What is the object for the smell? Smelling. Aroma or some gandha. What is the object for the tasting? Tasting activity is a rasa. Rasagulla. Okay. These are the objects. So Vyasadeva is seeing this object. That Tam Bhagavan. That means object. Him means what you should take? Bhagavan. He is seeing the Bhagavan. That means what? Bhagavan is having the form. So if there is a form means what? There should be Shakti. There should be Shakti. Without Shakti, there will be no form. And what kind of this Shakti? This is Swarupa Shakti. Why we have to take Swarupa Shakti? Huh? Why? Form is given by the Shakti, but why we have to take Swarupa Shakti? Tell. We are not going to that place. We are here only. Who is going to tell? Mind is not working. Is absent. Huh? So while hearing, actually, what happens? Students, their intelligence gets yes. So what is that Sachdev is saying?
I think Prabhuji, the Swarup Shakti is inseparable from the Lord. That is why.
Why? Why you have to take Swarup Shakti? Someone is giving that form.
In 1.7.23.
23. You are going to 23. Okay. I am saying Swayameva Labdha means is automatically available. Tam apashyat from this word itself is available. Because why Swarupa Shakti only we should take? So that means the object which is seen by him is having the form. Form is having means there should be some Shakti. So that means now this pen is having the form because there is some Shakti. Otherwise there will be no form. So our body is having the form because there is some Shakti. So here similarly this Bhagavan is also having the form. There is some Shakti. So why we have to take only this as a Swarupa Shakti? Why not the other Shakti? Someone gave to him and then he got the form. Why don't we say like this? Because Nirupadhim. What we said? This Purnam Purusham is what? Nirupadhi, yes or no? That means there is no other second one. He was alone. Ahame vasame vagre. And also he is having the form. Means what? Is due to his Swarupa Shakti only it is possible. So that means the Shakti which is not different from him, that is the cause for the form. Yes or no? Our Jivatma is there and Jivatma is having the body and this body is having the form. This form is given by the Jiva's Swarupa Shakti? No, it is given by the Maya. So like that for the Lord also, Lord is having the form. So someone is giving. No, why? No one was there. He was alone. Nirupadhi. So that's why it is Swarupa Shakti only. How we are getting the logic? That means Swarupa Shakti, you understood? So that means Vasudev Samadhi is, if you closely observe, that is nothing but our philosophy. Swarupa Shakti, Bahiranga Shakti, everything will be seen.
He saw Krishna Poonam Pursam as well as Maya. Not, that means he saw whole Vrindavan, whole everything like that, just like Brahmaji saw.
Yeah.
That is Vrindavan, everything, whole creation, not only 2-3 personality,
Yes.
but Krishna means includes everything.
Yes.
That he saw, that means everything.
Yes. Tam apashya Sri Vyadavesa iti Swarupa Shaktimantam eva ityayatam ityetat swayameva labdham. So also we can understand Purna Chandram apashyat. If you say another way of saying that means Swarupa Shakti, you can say, what is another way? If we say Purna Chandram apashyat, he is a complete full moon. If I make a sentence, he is a full moon. Some sentence. Purnam. What did it mean? Full moon means Kanti Mantam. Yes. Kanti Mantam means Kanti Mantam Chandram. What is the meaning of Kanti Mantam? Huh? What I wrote in that? Huh? This moon is Purna Chandram when you say, when there is a Kanti from this. Now you are saying Purna Purusha means there is this Kanti is a Shakti of this moon. Similarly, Purna Purusham when you say there is some Shakti. So that is also is from this also, in this way also you can say there is Swarupa Shakti. Shakti is there and he is Nirupadi, that's why it is definitely Swarupa Shakti. That means absolute truth is having the Shakti, but Advaitins what they say? There is no Shakti in the absolute truth. Because what is the problem? Why they are not accepting Shakti? If they accept Shakti, there is a problem of the getting the Dvaita. Dvaita. If Shakti is there and there is Shaktiman, then it becomes two. Then their philosophy is having the problem. Advaitam. So like this. So this kind of Purusha, what he did? Mayam Atayeva. So that's why we say Atayeva Tvamadhyah Purusha Sakshad Ishvara Prakrute Paraha Mayam Yudasya Chitchaktya Kaivalye Sthita Atmani Ityuktam. What is said? What is the meaning of this? Puneet? What is the meaning of this? Maya the pastor, why you are saying? Tvamadhyah Purusha. What Arjuna is saying to Krishna in this sloka? Tvamadhyah Purusha, you are the original person. And what he is doing? Mayam Vyadhasya Chitsaktya Kaivalye Sthita Atmani. Since this absolute truth is having the Swarupa Shakti. That is also said by the Arjuna also in this sloka. What Arjuna is saying? Oh my dear Krishna, you are the Adi Purusha. You are the beyond the Prakriti. You are the Ishvara. And what else is saying? You are doing this, that means you are rejecting the Maya and you are situated yourself in the pure bliss. Because of what? Because of the Chit Shakti. That means from this sloka also we are understanding. So this Krishna, Adi Purusha, is having the Shakti. Chit Shakti. Chit Shaktya Kaivalye Sthita Atmani. So, oh my dear Krishna, you are the Paramatma also. And you are the Bhagavan. And you are Paramatma, but still you don't have any connection with any association with any Sangha with the Maya. Because you are rejecting this Maya. By what? By the Chit Shakti. By the Chit Shakti you are doing that. And by the Chit Shakti what? You are becoming Bhagavan. That means you are enjoying yourself. Kaivalye Sthita Atmani. You are existing in your own position. Sthitaha. Kaivalye Sthitaha. By what? By this same Chit Shakti, you are existing in the Kaivalya. Kaivalya means Anubhavananda Sandoha. It is the bliss. This experienceable bliss. This bliss is not simply like that. Like Advaitins, they say there is a bliss, but who is going to enjoy that bliss? That is bliss itself. But in our case, bliss is also bliss, and also it is that bliss itself is the enjoyer also. So Lord is enjoying that bliss, and also is a form of bliss. How it is possible? It is possible by the Chit Shakti.
It is said Lord is a bliss and enjoying the bliss.
Yes.
It is proof here.
Yes.
But we say Lord Chaitanya Krishna wanted to know what happiness, bliss Srimati Radharani getting by serving. What is mean? Just like it is said, na? So sugar cannot taste sweetness. Only ant can taste the sweetness. Yeah. Honey cannot taste itself. Honey taste. Honey bee can taste.
Why not?
So here, why? What was the need? Why it is said Krishna wanted to know what bliss is getting, because he's enjoying the bliss, he's blessed himself.
Yes.
So here appears to be contradiction. That statement that Chaitanya, Krishna appeared in form of Lord Chaitanya, because to take internal mood of Srimati.
So sugar cannot enjoy the sugar cane. Cannot enjoy the sugar cane.
Yeah.
That is in the material world. In the spiritual world, everything is.
So that's there. So that statement was that given. There is internal reason for Lord Chaitanya's appearance. That is that he wanted to know what bliss, what happiness Srimati Radharani getting. What is in me? I don't know. So they have to take the form of devotee. What devotees are getting the bliss of serving me? So I cannot know. So that's the reason appearance was that was the reason, internal cause. But
because
here is the saying Kaivalya Sthiti Atmani, that means he is bliss and enjoying the bliss.
Yes.
That means already he was complete. Not like that as we say, give example, mundane example, sugar cannot taste sweetness.
In the mundane example, it is not possible. But in the spiritual, it is possible. In the spiritual, it is possible. Bliss can be enjoyed by the bliss. That's why he is simultaneously bliss and also is an enjoyer of that bliss.
So then question remains same.
What question?
That appearance of Lord's.
That is a different topic. Appearance of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is not the point here. So how the bliss is the both. That means Kaivalya means it is said Anubhava Ananda Sandoha. So it is not like spiritual material world. In the material world, the sweetness is there in any sugar. That sweetness itself cannot enjoy that sweetness. But in the spiritual world, so it's not like that. That Ananda, because he is having the Swarupa Sakti. Thus form is due to the Swarupa Sakti. So that form of the Lord is due to the Swarupa Sakti, and that is nothing but the bliss. And being that he is having the possessor of that Swarupa Sakti, so he is enjoying that bliss also. So that means there is no difference between the Shakti and the Shaktiman. That is a main point actually here. Yes. Jai Gopinath Prabhu.
Yes, Prabhu. Prabhu, previously you made that statement that Advaitis will not accept Shakti because if they accept Shakti, then it becomes Veda, two things. But at the same hand, we are also we make the statement that the Lord is alone, but we say that He is with Swarup Shakti.
Yes, yes.
But still, we make the statement alone.
Yes, yes. What is the difference
So,
between them and us? The difference is they don't accept the Swagata Veda, but we accept the Swagata Veda. That is only difference. Advaitins they don't accept the Sajatiya, Vijatiya, Swagata Veda Rahetam. Is the absolute truth.
Okay.
Yeah, that is the reason. They don't accept the Swagata Veda, but we accept the Swagata Veda. Even Swagata Veda is there, that will not going to destroy the oneness. Like mango tree is having the leaves, is having the branches, is having the flowers and fruits. All are the known as completely one tree, that is mango tree. So in the same way, that is only the one difference.
So to clarify, Swagata Vedam means the difference within the Lord and his energy.
Yes, yes. Yeah, we see that means Lord and Lord energy as one, but they say that even Swagata Veda is also not there. That is their promise they did. So after that, so they got this such a that means conclusions. So they are forced to reject the Shakti also, because if they accept Shakti, then it will give the some form or something, and that will create the that means Dvaita. That means many, more than one. That is their axiom actually, axioms of the philosophy.
Thank you.
Yeah. Okay, this is done. So just I'm asking some students, they have the difficulty of writing exam on the Wednesday. So what do you say actually? Manjari Mataji, what is your suggestion? Can you open that?
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Mataji, yes.
I was just saying that because we got the questions this morning.
Yes.
Preparing everything by Wednesday may be difficult for some of us.
Yes. As I can consider, that means some people who are in online, they have the full engagement also, apart from the study. So, so considering that, so what date you all want to write? What date? What is the suggestion? What you want to propose? Yadapati Prabhu, you have? Yes, I have no problem. You have to write sufficiently, prepare and write. So when you want to write, what is the convenient time for you?
Prabhuji, we have boat festival here in Vrindavan. I have the main seva and no times.
But anyway, we have to, yeah, of course, yes, Prabhu. So we have to come to the one conclusion. It's, definitely.
And also I saw the so many questions today morning. So you take time to prepare.
Yes, yes.
Good preparation.
Okay. So what is the, so shall I keep this exam on what date? Tell me. So
maybe next Monday?
Huh?
Maybe in a week, in next Monday, and then we have a week. Is that too late?
Sorry, Mataji. Actually, Monday here, online students, they have the Bhakti Vaibhav exam. On-site people, the students, they have the Monday exam. So you can take another date. 15th? No. It's too much late actually. 20 minutes is too much late, Mataji. By the time course will be finished.
What about Friday? I mean, even until Friday, we have 5 days or 4.
Friday. So you want to write on Friday? 9th. 9th is okay? Okay. So at least 2 days we are going to. What you don't worry. Time. Yeah. Exam, you see, what simple. Whatever we discussed in the class, right? Whatever we discussed in the class, so that you should present. And no need to pull any points from any other places. And just whatever I taught, and what are the question bank, sorry, assignments, what are the points you covered. Based upon that only I will ask. And Anuchedas, and we six Anuchedas. On sorry, actually I sent the file that is a previous year's file where the Anucheda numbers are different. So you can easily match it. It's not a difficult thing. So you can easily match I didn't have time that much, so I sent like that. So but you people please try to understand that. Until 6th Anucheda means you can come to know how many sloka, how many questions I gave in the sequence only. So those are all not the jumbled actually, these questions by even that question bank. So by sequence only I wrote. So that means our present 6th Anucheda is what number in the world that you should match. You can match and you can do that. Even little something. So homework for you this.
Prabhuji, at least one Sunday, one more Sunday we get then.
One more Sunday you are saying.
Like you said 9th, no? So like that 11th Sunday we get. Monday you can take, or Tuesday you can.
Yeah, that's a good suggestion, Prabhuji. One Sunday is required. Now we are all grastas, office goers.
14th you write then. 14th. And also you
yes,
have one more exam. Okay.
Yes, please.
14th.
Panjari Mataji, 14th, okay. Okay, 14th.
Yes. Oh no, I can't come to class on the 14th. I have my own teaching class same time.
Acha.
Just on Wednesday morning. That's
Wednesday you have
conflict for me.
13th.
13th is good. 13th is good.
13th, that means Bhagavatam after that.
Prabhuji, Hare Krishna. 13, we have Gudi Padwa. Our Maharashtrian big festival is there.
My God, this
15 तारीख को रख दीजिए प्रभुजी.
Final is 15.
Yes, yeah.
15 is final, okay?
Yes, Prabhuji. Thank you, Prabhuji.
15 is final, please.
This is like Prabhupada ji saying 16 rounds final. So you are saying 15
no.
is final.
15. Because you have to write one more exam, so that's why we don't have much time. So 2 more exams you should write. 15th is the final. Okay. Thank you very much. Srila Prabhupada ki jai.